We can't beg. We can't pick and choose our patron.
You can during character creation.
A patron here is a turtle. We follow the turtle.
That's right, and she was a pacifist this entire time. You followed the pacifist into a war.
Sounds about right.
So Dante hasn't been with us for the last couple sessions. Does anyone want to catch him up on what's happened?
What does Dante remember?
Apologies, back now.
No, sorry. What do you remember of what happened last, sir, so they know how to catch you up?
I think we were, from where I left off, we were on the final mission or task that we had to complete. We'd talked with the band of Leshies, and we had previously from that we'd also sealed off some sort of ancient fae sort of underworld sort of creature.
Okay.
The King of Fae himself.
Yes, yeah. And so I think there's probably maybe 1 or 2 sessions. Sorry.
Well, possibly 1 session now, because this guy who captured Leaping Heart is now on your side.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So the marsh giant gets to live while all the druids get to die.
Oh no. Anyways.
Oh my god! Well, you've seized all the Wildwood camps. Near the Redwood Retreat, there is a clear line to the Druid Circle from which they draw their primal power. And right behind that is the Redwood Retreat itself, within several ancient redwoods that have grown on the island since before recorded time.
Okay. With our sitting order,
Is it our seating order? I'm sorry.
our sitting order.
Yep. Are you forgetting something, gentlemen?
Let's see. What could we be forgetting? We rescue Leaping Heart. We healed Drukrak after converting him to our side. Unfortunately, the ostrich is dead. Was there any other items that we had to take care of prior to Leaping Heart?
Yes! The most important thing of all, that it's also the most fun of Chapter 1. Your downtime siege activities.
Well, look at the time, gang.
You know, it takes a lot to feed these armies, do their clothes, keep them entertained and whatnot, and that's where the champions come in.
This is not a communal effort where the refugees come together and see that the champions are doing what they can to keep the peace.
No,
and
of course
not.
not.
They can back in the camp. They rely on us to food feed them.
Yeah, you got to get your bibs ready. Some of them spit up.
Right. Cool. I think Morris will take this time to hunt for food for the people in this camp.
Wow.
And I will use forest lore to get these food for the peoples. Is that all right?
Yes.
Would this be blind or known?
It's known. It's going to be DC 25, I believe.
Failed by 1.
All right. But there's a good reason why you failed.
Ooh. Some bad. Yeah.
Athenor is probably just noticing them now. You remember the townsfolk?
Huh.
They've been
Is that a swarm?
It is a swarm.
We gave them another job. Why are
Yeah.
they back doing shit? We gave them the job of helping with building the fortifications, right?
That is correct, but they need to get that wood from somewhere.
Damn it.
We did the same thing in their village where it was just like, well, we need to repair our homes now. So, Morris, the reason why you can't find food is because a large swath of the island has been deforested by these lumberjacks.
Wait a second. Why are you deforesting?
Well, we are paid by Andoran and Taldor for this job.
Why
And
are
then
you deforesting?
we were paid to do so.
No, we
only
specifically
thing you know how to
told you
do.
not to deforest.
Well, we have to get the building materials from somewhere. We're not kineticists.
You were not asked to get building materials. You were asked with helping the people who are already building the things. Did any one of those people told you to get materials?
It's kind of implied if you wish for us to build things.
No, we didn't say that you would build things. We said that you would assist the people building things.
Okay.
All right. Cool. You know, this is the ecosystem, right?
Well, I don't
This-
hear an echo.
Oh, okay. Okay. Morris takes his thumb and his finger next to his forehead, squeezing, almost like irritated. Tell you what. Since you're all here, I'm gonna teach you how this world works, especially when you're in this bloody forest. And I think that's what the forest lore will be, just me
Okay.
explaining how
Yeah.
this forest works and how the ecosystem relies on the current status flow, and how you as villagers can preserve it, as well as keeping up with your woodwork and lumberjack without disrupting the ecosystem to the point where we can't find bloody food.
Davos will be looking like at Morris, then at the group, and I will simply nod and go. Don't forget to teach them about how fertilizer can be made out of people to grow up like the things that they have been destroyed faster.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Well, and they start looking around. Oh, yes, fertilizer. Yeah, and they go like, we can get some of those bodies you helped create.
So, do you think we have enough of those bodies now that you have deforested half of the place here, or do you need that we need to make more?
Well,
You see, the more you deforest, the more bodies then, right? That's simple logic.
well, that does make sense. I mean, how many trees equates to one body, though?
I don't
Right,
know, it
and I
depends
go-
how useless that body is, I suppose.
I go into further detail about how this ecosystem works and what the equivalent of one life to a tree is.
Okay. You kind of give them a perspective because you have elven heritage. You have a much longer lifespan than these people. So you see things from a perspective that they do not.
Mm.
And yeah, as you're oh, go ahead.
Forest 101. No, I was going to say, yeah, that's Forest 101.
So, yeah, they kind of understand. The forest that exists today might not be here for their children or their children's children. But now that they know if they keep putting bodies in the ground, the forest will continue to exist.
Yeah, that's how it works. That's exactly what I taught them. I didn't teach them how to plant seeds and how to care for it properly. No.
Self-fulfilling prophecy. Given the how good those people are in doing whatever they're doing, if they go fight, more probably than not, they will become the corpses. Survival of the fittest.
Alright. Who's next for downtime activity? This is a great siege. It's very fun.
What are the options again?
You may look for food, prepare food, do the laundry, do scouting, entertain the troops. You know, basically non-combat stuff. And there are a lot of armies here. There's a lot of boots on the ground. I remember telling you from last time, just from the sheer number of people on the island will not support this many bodies that long. And you're already seeing the effects of it.
So, preparing food, is that crafting?
That is either a lore skill, or you can use survival. But if you want to use crafting, you can help to build the fortifications and maintain them.
To build.
Okay. Alright, that is a critical success, so you gain 2 siege points. And Palin starts working on the fortifications and the defenses. How about the rest of you?
Davos will be going where the stupid people have deforested half of the forest and start like growing small trees to eventually like cover the whole area. He will spend his entire day making trees.
Okay. Well, you get an automatic success because you're using kineticist powers. You can't fail with that. So that's 1 siege point. How about you, Athenor?
I'm probably gonna use survival and see if I can find anything.
Okay. Ah. Very good. That is a success. And as you're gathering up all the food, a lot of which has fallen on the ground from fallen trees and whatnot, you kind of get the impression that it's all gathered in the same kind of trail, the same kind of spaces. Your eyes kind of wander off to those redwoods. You know, they're very, very tempting targets for lumberjacks. There's an immense amount of wood on them. They are ancient trees.
We probably shouldn't let them chop down the ancient redwoods.
And get 1 siege point. Alright, with that out of the way, would you like to go to those standing stones that form the Druid Circle?
Sure.
Alright. I shall take you here. Activate! As you get here within the place of their gathering primal power, you see the following creatures up ahead, and all the stone monoliths and standing stones have been knocked over.
Another huge druid.
Have the lumberjacks been here?
No. No, it's the druids doing it. The druids are knocking over their own stones.
Yep. We know that Rijadoya has gone into another, like, plane or pocket plane or something like that from last time. From what the giant, I think, told us, is that she's entered some place or something like that. She entered the Dillis or something like that, if I remember correctly.
She indeed went into the big ball.
So probably they are trying to seal the entrance, maybe, to that thing. Is this a statue or like a person? A statue.
Maybe. Maybe both?
I shout towards the druids. Hey,
Oh.
You should probably stop that.
We were given direction by Ruzadoya herself. All the druidic standing stones must be destroyed.
Oh,
So, you were given the directions that you follow from an undead once more to destroy what is left of your heritage here, and you blindly follow it again.
We will do
Can't you
anything
s-
that is necessary to defend the Verduran.
You are killing the Venduran.
No,
Yeah.
Yes.
no.
I can point to all the fake creatures slaughtered by your queen.
The Fae
your
are
monarch.
unimportant. The forest.
I can point you to all the places of the forest destroyed by your queen. I can
They-
point you to explosions created by your queen. Can point you to any number of creatures, animals slain and experimented by your queen. And you blindly follow her,
The
even though
sacrifice. Oh, go ahead.
even though you're I cannot permit myself to think that you are that stupid, that blind, that you're not seeing that torturing your own kind, following the orders of the undead, is somehow helping the forest.
The sacrifices needed to be made, and time shall heal the wounds done to the forest by this war.
No, if there is no forest around, there is no bringing back the life, there is only the undeath.
Nuh-uh.
the fuck you mean, nuh-uh?
Is it part of the natural order for the dead to revive?
Yes. It is part of the
Yeah.
cycle.
Cycle are you on?
Not the dead to revive. That's not part of any cycle.
The dead
You
nourish
like
the
it given.
forest.
Yeah, but the dead themselves, they do not come back.
That is correct. They
If
nourish
the
they nourish the ground.
If the
You
forest
see,
dies, then there is no bringing it back. It will be dead.
not if we keep putting bodies into the ground. That's Forest
No.
101.
No, that's just the lumberjacks. You are behaving more stupid than the lumberjacks. I cannot believe that.
You do not understand the ways of the forest because you were not
I am.
born here.
Oh boy.
I
You
was
skipped the
born
line.
here. I am half forest. I understand the ways much better than you. Half of my blood is forest. How much of it is in your body?
Error.
Tell you what. You stop what you're doing.
One of the
You
druids.
forget about this.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
One of the druids spits up a bunch of fungus strands.
Yeah, that's not forest. Tell you what, like I said, you stop what you're doing. You actually, you undo what you do. You build back some of these statues that Rosadoya had you so blatantly destroy, and we'll look the other way.
We must continue the mission of our master.
One more time. One more time. You undo the damage that is done here today, and we'll look the other way.
Trust.
Since when did nature have master?
Nature has always had the master, one druid says, vomiting up more strands.
And can I ask you, in your many years of your commitment to the druidic circle and faith, have you, I don't know, exhibited this symptom of throwing up fucking mycelium?
Natural. Perfectly natural.
And
nature is beautiful.
Whew. I turned to the group. Someone's been sipping at the Kool-Aid a bit too much. All right. I feel like we've done enough, right? We've said our piece, and I feel like our voice was not heard. And I'll turn to the group. That's what I'm feeling?
Yeah, I'd agree. I don't have any visibility of this, of what's going on, but I agree.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll catch you, Josh.
I'm just sitting in back. I'm like, I guess that'll be fine. They'll say something stupid and give me the reason to kill them.
I mean, I'll agree with one part of what the druids implied, that sometimes you need to simply take out the weed in order for nature to flourish. In this case, they are the weeds.
Yeah. I mean, let's give it a diplomacy check just to make sure we're not running it up.
I'll let you all do that.
Yep. DC is 32.
Oh, yes.
So, can I roll an assist with
yes, of course. Yeah.
Let me see.
Oh no!
We both rolled horribly.
No, because for some reason, even though it is privately, it's not like hidden.
Yeah. But here you go. This is how Davos did.
Good job, Davos.
Yep.
I started so good until I started to say, yeah, they're weeds, we could kill them.
You did phenomenal. Don't second guess yourself.
So,
you're like as smart as a lumberjack, and they were like, we find that offensive.
To be fair, that is not a critical failure, right?
It is a 1. You rolled a 1.
Yeah,
that's a critical failure.
No, 17 is a success, so it downgrades to a failure.
Failure. Yeah, not a critical failure. Yes, you are correct. So, Athenor, as you're beginning to talk to these druids, trying to convince them one final time by pointing to the large pile of bodies that lumberjacks are making to throw into a big corpse pit, you sort of see a few more of them start to malfunction, throwing up these fungal strands. Like, there is a lot of this material inside of their bodies, and some of them are moving in erratic positions.
Ew. That's kind of gross.
Perfectly natural.
That had something to do with fungus.
You did.
Can your stuff make the fungus explode and simply kill all the druids? I don't care about saving them at this point.
Well, if you wish for every humanoid and tree within 100 feet of this area to die, then yes.
No, it was more specific. Can you do the fungus explode? Not can you turn the whole area into fungus? We already have enough of fungi around here.
I would say you do not have a fungus exploding spell that I am aware of.
I don't know. It was clear. That was actually what Davos was turning and asking the crab. It wasn't like in player voice. It was in Davos voice.
Yeah. So here you go. Here's everything the staff can do.
Whoa.
Hey, you can do some fungal infestation on the fungal infested people. They
He
will
tells
be
you.
double fungal infested.
Yeah, he tells you they already have a fungal infestation. It looks like.
Good one.
So are we fighting or are
Can I
we?
roll like
Yeah.
a nature check? I
Yes.
want to. So we. The only thing with fungus that we have found so far in this whole like mission against Rosadoya has been Gorus like research into turning half men and stuff like that, right?
Correct. You've seen all that research. I can tell you right now, off the top of your head, these fungal strands are not related to Gorus. These were not in his notes.
Yes, that's what the nature check was going to be about. Like, why would they be using fungus if it's not like his research?
You'll have to do an autopsy on one of the druid bodies.
Okay.
You want a fresh body or you want one of the already dead druids?
Oh boy.
No, we will get some fresh ones now.
Okay. I think that means combat. There you are, gentlemen. I applaud you for trying to talk to them. Just need Athenor. Alright, Palin, you're up first.
I don't see any children, right?
There are no children, I assure you.
Duck and cover.
Ooh. So as the fireball flies, Palin no longer cries. Critical success on the construct, failure by the druids.
And that's my go.
Mm-hmm. And they take 2 of their weaknesses from that. Very nice. No dying. those-
Was it that audible? Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. Keep those fungal strands inside, young man. Otherwise, Tree Razor won't be able to control you. Yeah. I'm gonna go against the primary target here. I'm gonna need a fortitude save, Athenor. Otherwise, you're gonna be pushed back a little bit. Alright, that is a failure, so you will take damage as if you got hit by the fist. 22. Bludgeoning. Now it's going to make its first attack against you.
And he's still pushed behind, right?
Yep.
Failed the save.
That's okay, you don't have to be pushed back. You imagine pushback.
Okay.
So that's going to be a hit. Take another 29 bludgeoning damage as it punches you. And I'm going to need a DC 30 Fortitude from that punch. Otherwise, you'll be suffering an Earthbind spell in case you intend to be flying anywhere. Critical success. Second attack, third action. Miss. Athenor, your go.
Alrighty. Seeing the imminent threat right in front of me,
Oh, yeah.
I will just do one of these.
Sure strike your 10-minute spell.
Yep.
It's okay, you could have been a Star Magus like Phoebe. Hit by 9. Ooh. And the tangible dream? Okay.
Yep.
45. There you go.
Alrighty. And that will end my turn.
All right. Devils. Oh. And one more thing. It's going to cause rocks to just come up out of the ground in case it want to throw a rock.
Okay. Longer. I'm gonna try to trip this thing.
Critical success. It goes down to the ground with a thud. And you do 1d8 damage, I believe. 1d6. Yep.
Yep. I was kind of expecting that. Then what can I do with one action? Why not? I'm gonna do a one action blast. Let's see. I'm gonna grab one of those rocks and smash it into its face.
Ooh.
So this. That's this. Nope.
Nice.
And then raise my shield.
Okay.
But it should be off guard for Morris at least.
Okay.
Yep. It is because I'm ahead of initiative, thankfully.
No, I mean for the golem because it's prone.
Oh, the golem? Is it still? Oh, I thought it was dead. My bad. I heard it's down, and you know what? No, it's down like it's prone. That makes sense. All right. But because it's prone, it kind of kills my ranged ability. So I think I'm gonna.
No, it doesn't.
Does it
haven't-
not?
No, they need to spend an action to take cover when they are prone, basically.
I'm thinking 5e, dude. I'm crossing the streams. All right, we're gonna double shot, which is gonna turn into a triple shot. So
Okay.
that's 2 actions. Let's go for Rogue's Anthem. Oh, the volley. Ugh.
That's it.
Damage. Sneak attack. Go.
I'm a construct.
Yep. All right. Let's change that add enfeeble 1 to that creature. I'm gonna aim the other 2 at the druid down below. This giant. Is it one giant druid or
He
is
has
it
a,
a swarm?
it is a swarm. It is a troop, more specifically. Troops work a little bit differently now that NPC Core has come out. There won't be 16 of these tokens. I'll make 4 large tokens as per the new rules.
Understood. So this does not have like the swarm trait where my single target attack is like worthless, correct? Or am I crazy?
Troops have their own form of strengths and weaknesses. So far, you know it has area damage and splash damage because you fought these guys before.
Alright. Damn, so I have an explosive arrow. Alright, let's try one arrow at this little menagerie. Strike again.
A hit?
Sneak attack because I'm that guy. And they take the debilitating speed strike, so they have -10 penalty to their speed.
Okay.
And then for the last one, I'm going to strike again.
All right. Emis.
Not fair. All right, my last attack, I'm going to strike with map.
Critical miss.
Well, them zeroed. At least they have -10 speed. Let's see how far they get.
To be fair, for the last one, it should have been 4 higher because it wouldn't have the triple shot penalty. It would
Oh,
still
yeah.
miss, but
It
yeah.
Whoopsies. Hey,
That's
it
right.
happens.
That's all right. A 28 wouldn't have hit.
Yeah.
All right. The forest, the first thing that they're going to do is they're going to use an action to form up. Doesn't want to move. There we go.
Whoa, they just vanished, dudes.
They're going to move there 15. Yeah.
I don't like this, gang.
And they start trampling all the trees in front of them, just mowing them down.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You druids, what the fuck?
Sacrifices must be made.
No, you're dumb. You're stupid.
Spits up more fibers. Phelan.
I guess I will continue to cast. It's harder for me to target myself, though.
Yeah, it is.
You could target yourself in the initiative counter.
There you go. That should be easier.
So that the toggle targeting with your... Yeah.
Phelan doesn't care. He's gonna get them all. Oh dear God!
Whoa. I need to change my character class. That's what I'm learning today.
Oh, that is sick. I love that
What
animation
the
too.
fuck?
He
Kona
got them
Cole?
all. Have to give them all standard cover because they're in the aura. And I will. Yeah. Let's see. You and you. Reflex saves, go. Failure by 5 and success by 5. So this one will take half. This one takes the listed amount. That really messed up the druids. As you just freeze them in place, and they all just look at shivering.
It's my go.
As a construct, I take the action to move up. I get back up. No attack of opportunity? Okay.
I was gonna ask. Aether, you don't stop him?
Nah, I don't have whatever it's called in second edition. My brain is just like
I know.
Anyway.
I know. And it's called another thing in Starfinder as well with primary target.
Yes.
It's called Punitive
Yes.
Strike.
There you
That's
go.
that's a hit. Give me a fortitude save as I clip your wings once more.
Um,
25 is a failure. You be earthbound. No flying for you, young man.
Damn it.
24 bludgeoning damage to Athenor. And now it's going to target Davos. And a miss. Now it's going to pick up a rock as its third action.
No, his third action, he stood up, right?
Oh, that's right. That's right. He can't pick up the rock. You are correct.
Thank you.
Athenor.
I rocked down.
Rockwood down.
Do you want to wait? Davos will say, I'll probably knock him down again.
Yeah, we can. I think he's pretty badly injured at this point.
I think all the enemies are undertuned for your levels.
Probably.
I think this is the slaughter chapter.
Yeah, I'll just smack him in the head.
Okay. A hit. A statue that was created in ancient times. Ooh, there's a lot of resistances to those damages.
Yeah. And then I will. I am going to defensive advance over, and because I'm beside the druids now, I can make an attack against them.
Nice.
And that'll give me a shield raised. And that'll end my turn.
Yeah, they got that standard cover from this thing's aura. Davos.
Davos will be using where is it?
It is made of stone.
Yeah, I
Kineticist,
shall
go.
Yeah, I'm gonna use this.
Okay. Yeah. You want a fortitude save?
Yes.
29.
I think that's a fail, right?
It is a fail because yours is DC 30.
Okay. So he takes this much damage with no damage type.
Yeah. No damage type, you say? An extra 10 then.
And he now has -1 to his AC and to his saves against my impulses. And if he has a resistance that will apply to one of my impulses, I ignore that resistance.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna use one of my impulses. I'm gonna blast him with stone.
Okay.
Or actually, no. I'm gonna use. Where the fuck is it? There it is.
Mmm. Alright, here I go. Crit success on the statue, failure by 6 on the druids.
Okay.
Druids look like they're near death.
This ends and this ends, and let me remove this.
Morris, they should have listened to you.
They should have, but here we are. All right. From where I'm at point blank distance of a user, or with a user. Goddamn, with a enemy, right?
Yes, are we playing .hack now?
Sorry, no, I was thinking like end user. See the character. Let's get rid of this double shot, triple shot, and let's go for a. Where do I have it? Yeah, I'll use point blank stance to apply to myself.
Oh god, I saw that. Whatever that was fast animation.
And then I guess double shot into a triple shot because that's how that works.
Okay.
And to the druid in front of me, go fuck yourself. Rogue's Anthem. I don't have the volley, so let's just do this.
That is a hit by 0, even with their cover up from the statue.
Slice Striker.
Still near
Going
death.
again.
Yeah.
We're going again.
That is a hit.
Let's keep it going, Morris.
So close.
Last strike. Almost used the wrong bow. Haha.
Huh? That is a hit, sir. If you can do 3 damage.
I'm doing it.
What do you say to the
Attaboy.
What do you say to the last living druids on the island before they perish?
Back to the soil. And just the volley of the dragonbone arrows at each of their cores as the mycelium sprouts from their mouth, trying to reach out for some type of hope, as there's none, and it curls and fades into ash. My job's done. Who's next? And I'll end my turn.
Okay. Palin.
I might be crashing.
Don't worry, I got it. Electric Arc. Success by 6.
Half damage.
Half damage. No damage.
Ah. And shield, and then that's my turn.
Okay. Alright, it's going to use its inexorable march. Athenor, I need that DC 34 fortitude save. You will take double damage from the fist.
I'm going to
Okay.
hero point that one.
All right. That's much better. I believe
Oh my God.
that's a success. Otherwise, you take damage as the fist. You'll still take this much, 22.
Oh, Crit says
He
he
had,
took no
he had
damage.
a critical success.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he upgraded.
Oh, you
Yeah,
take nothing. There you go. You take your health back, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Now it hit you for real. Second attack, Fisty Fist. Miss. Third attack, Fisty Fist. Hit by 0. 16 bludgeoning damage. And on to Athenor.
Alrighty. Yeah. I mean, wow.
Crit miss.
That's. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Those are for your reflex saves.
Yeah. Yeah. Whenever I crit my reflex saves, gonna heal myself for one action.
The good touch. Oh, yeah.
The
The
good-
construct.
Nah. God dang it.
It's not how you kill them.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just crit fish.
36 is a hit.
Yeah.
It takes 10 whole damage. It's resisting everything under 10 that's a different source. Doubles.
Sorry, I'm gonna move over there.
Mm-hmm.
Spend an action to channel my elements, and as part of that, I'm gonna hit him with some of those rocks.
Rock. You deal more than 13 damage? Yep. How do you do it to this ancient statue laden on the island for centuries, innumerable?
Well, seeing as technically I have absorbed some of his stone powers, I'm simply gonna pick one of those rocks that he's floating, take it under my control, and smash it into its head. And now it is a headless statue. There are plenty of those around, right? Usually
Yes.
that's why we always find the statues headless here in Greece.
Oh, dear
Probably
God.
probably they were golems at some point.
That is scary.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna basically wrest control out of its stones from it for a split second and crush them into him.
To pieces. And as you look upon the ruin that you've wrought, you see in their makeshift shelters they had some items. But even more curious is this these fungal strands coming out of the druids. You've not seen those before.
I'll take out a pair of gloves, don them on my hands, and with like a surgical knife, I'll examine these tendrils with a forest lore check. While
Sure.
y'all do your thing. Announce DC or blind.
Okay, for this one, this is going to be very hard. It's going to be
Whoa.
a DC 35.
Oh, okay.
But if you're using forest lore, I'll make it a 31.
Okay, 10 or higher, baby.
So as Morris begins to do his investigation and this autopsy right here on the forest floor, it looks like Davos is taking the time to heal some people with apples.
Yep, I'm giving some to Ethanor, and while Morris will be looking into the druids, I will be looking into the more important stuff, which is I'm gonna try, after he's done a nature check, to see what kind of use those menhirs had and why the druids were knocking them down.
Mm-hmm. Do you want the cursory information, or do you want to give me a nature check to find out what primal powers?
Sorry, that was again.
That's
Isn't
okay.
control like the? Why isn't control working?
It may be because I updated it, and some of the updates broke some stuff because they're
No,
getting ready for version 13.
It does say that it is a blind GM roll, but I can see my dices.
That's private,
Like,
then.
yeah, but in the
I can see it too. It was 17, right? That last roll?
yeah, but it says roll mode blind GM roll.
That is weird. But don't worry, I'm not going to penalize anyone for it. That's a mistake on my end that I need to fix. I can tell you that the ritual foci that were used in this standing circle of druidic magic was used to focus the powers of the druids on the island. They were shooting themselves in the foot. It also explains why they haven't been using much spellcasting against you.
That is weird even for Doya. I mean, for whatever travesties she has done, she was still using the primal energies and primal magic to her advantage. Why would she want them to get rid of those same powers she was using?
A feminine voice calls out from one of the trees. Because she's burning the bridge behind her.
Who's there?
You look further into the forest and you see this druid half fused into a tree. Not a dryad, but it looks like one of her spells went awry.
That hurt.
So, again, why would she do that? Even with all her fanatism, she wanted to burn the forest down to the ground to make it anew in her twisted vision. But if she burned the bridge behind her, how can she return?
She doesn't mean to return. She hates the Verduran.
And she
Sorry.
went there, where then?
She has gone to the plane of wood, as I understand it, and with her, a captive, my friend, a pathfinder, who specializes in planar lore.
My condolences.
But it still doesn't make a fucking sense. Why would she go into all this trouble? Go into making the druids follow her, make her armies to take down the Verduran, and then, out of nowhere, simply leave,
Because she was
leaving
told.
everything behind.
Because she was told to leave. Her mission here is done. The trial run, as she said, was a success. She's going to complete her mission.
And did you happen to overhear what her mission is?
Oh fuck, she doesn't want to kill the Verduran, she wants to kill the plane of wood.
Huh?
Think of it, she made like all those monstrosities, all those experiments on how to destroy plants and mess with nature, and then she goes into the very plane that is nature itself.
Didn't
I
that kill
thought she, yeah, I thought that she was working with the, what is his name?
The green man?
Yeah, yeah. I thought she was working for him.
We thought so too. But it seems we were wrong, and she tries to pull herself from the tree, but she cannot.
Okay. I
Oh.
walk up to the tree while she's monologuing to see if I can help her out.
No, you're doing you gotta do the autopsy.
Oh, well, fair enough. I
Yeah.
realize I still haven't. You go ahead.
Yeah. Nope, you're fine. But you can do a check as soon as you're done with that autopsy. I will resolve that as soon as this conversation is done.
No problem.
So she tries to struggle from the tree and says, "My time grows short. She wishes to destroy Zibik for her true master. Once he is dead and the blight infects all of the plane of wood, he will become more powerful, and then that blight will be channeled into his..." She gasps.
Can I use like my wood powers to try to
Absolutely, yes.
like, what would that be? Like
Nothing.
I'm trying to
Yeah, you just say
separate
you do
her
it.
from. I'm trying to separate her. So from what I understand, she simply like went into tried to fuse herself into a tree or something like that. I have no clue how I can possibly like try to separate flesh from tree, but that's what I want to try. That's why I say that it's probably
Okay. Yeah. Give me... Let me see what you have here. You could give me a nature roll. If you do a DC 35, I say you succeed.
yep.
All right. So as you
I have a hero point. I'm
Okay.
gonna try to. It's the only reasonable druid we have found in the whole forest. We have to keep her. Nope.
Well, keep her dead.
so as
Nature
you
demands blood.
So as you begin absorbing the tree, you also begin absorbing the woman into you. And as she
Whoops.
departs into Davos's gate, she says, "For her master, tree," and is no more.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
She's
Here.
working for Tree Razor.
I didn't say that. I got destroyed before that.
Yeah, well, there's only one guy named Tree.
It could be Treebeard.
And it may be a blight tree. I don't know how many of them.
I think Aethanor. I'm gonna say Aethanor knows enough about like Tree Razor being born in Kiernan to know like what his corruption sort of looks like, and these druids look like they've been corrupted by it.
This is so much more painful to us. I sent her to a better place. I sent her on ahead.
We'll catch up.
Oh my god! Alright. So, that's when the autopsy finishes, and then Morris gets up and looks over to the tree, and it's gone.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah. But you did find out something interesting. This fungus isn't at all like any that you've seen within the Verduran or Goros's notes at all, and you guys extensively covered that. These strands are focused around the nervous system of its host. And you understand that there is a progression track different from the one used with the Sabukian staff and with those fungal spore bombs. This one is meant to drain away the victim physically and implant the need to follow directions within the fungal network.
Look, it's written right here, gang, and it's like in little tiny text.
It's in the help file.
Oh, there it is.
So
But
you
I explained that to the crew. That this is a parasitic host, unlike what we haven't seen before. If this is Rosadore's endgame, this is very malicious.
So based on the gestation period that you understand from fungus after studying it so extensively within Goros's secret lab, you time it that within that month that you were doing campaigning for Aethanor, she was already infecting all the druids with it.
What the fuck?
Which explains why none of them questioned her when they saw her, because they had already seen her.
So, it's not like the druids were that blind. They were simply controlled by whatever blight tree is her true master. At least this puts my mind into an ease that this ancient forest hasn't survived for thousands of years, purely due to lack because with the current leadership being what it is, it was the only logical solution that I was coming up with. If the druids were like those druids. That said, before following her back, I think we should at least try to restore whatever few defenses are remaining in this place. In case this blight guy wants to come here or something.
So both
It's
Aethanor...
like-
Oh, go ahead.
No, I'll just let's piggyback. I think that's a great idea.
So both Aethanor and Morris have chills in their spine. They know exactly who Tree Raiser is. Palin, I don't think you know who Tree Raiser is. I don't think you're very concerned with Keonan.
Nah.
Davos, you might know who Tree Raiser is.
To think his influence has spread so far.
Impressive. But out here under the door.
And now to the Plane of Wood.
Yeah, I will be rolling like a nature check to see if I know who that is.
Okay. Yeah. So DC 15, it is a religion. It is a religious figure. He is a god who can bestow powers.
Religion, then okay, then I cannot make that even if I roll a 20. So I wouldn't be know him if it's not like nature.
Can I explain it to them?
Yeah, of course you can explain it to them.
Yeah, and going through my elven heritage, I explained this very prestigious lore figure of, one more time, it is a razor.
Tree Raiser.
Tree Raiser, thank you.
Yeah.
So he's not a tree?
He's not a razor.
Yeah, pretty far from a tree. He's more he's actually a demon. There you go. Essentially, as children, you're essentially told quite horrific stories about what Tree Raiser can do, and one of Tree Raiser's differences is that he actually uses fungus and sort of spores in order to corrupt and infect people. Unlike other demons who will usually just corrupt your mind, he actually physically corrupts you. Essentially, he doesn't really leave what is it called? Tanglebriar. And most of the time, we often dealt with his sort of underlings, but he is a very formidable being, for the most part.
I mean, he's both a druid and a demon. That's like two evils in one.
Oh my god! Oh.
Okay. With you mentioning the use of fungus with Tree Raiser's blight,
Yes, my little fungus. Who's been
I look
calling you
back
that
at-
all the time.
I'm gonna look at the mycelium the tendrils that are coming out of the druids, and does the effect that they're having match what Tree Raiser would do in stories?
Very potentially. But the fact that both Zibik and Tree Raiser can control fungus or are attached to fungus and whatnot within their domains, it's easy to confuse the two, especially when you don't have the type of training and knowledge that you now have from Gorham's secret, greenhouse.
But now with the knowledge I have, could I attempt, I don't know, a more of a forest lore to drill down into this?
Oh yes, definitely.
All right. Gang, wish me luck. Blind or public?
It will be blind this time because I will not announce the DC.
Okay, I'm gonna roll minimize just in case the number shows up. Just let me know when the diet is on.
You rolled a 7. I mean, it's.
Don't tell me that.
Yeah, I mean, didn't you see?
I looked away.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Sorry.
Oh my God.
We're testing-
First, you send that poor woman to the Shadow Realm, and now you're just like, I see everything.
No, I thought you were testing like a setting, and I wanted to tell you that the setting didn't work. Sorry.
Forest demands blood.
So a 28, huh?
Yep.
How did that get me from?
So that gets you the realization that this is much more widespread. The fact that Keonan has not been able to contain Tree Razor and no one is aware of it. Plus, you're thinking back. Didn't Rosadoya's speech have something to do with the elves of Keonan doing nothing? Why would she say that in her speech about druids?
It all makes sense now. Yeah. Okay. That makes.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Does it make sense to me? What would it make sense?
She essentially brought up that the elves were doing nothing, and they were simply sort of bickering amongst themselves, kind of thing, which has obviously allowed for Tree Razors to spread his influence beyond Keonan, which is kind of the elves' whole job, really. At the end of the day, is to make sure Tree Razor stays, or his influence stays within like the Keonan borders. But clearly, pointing to the druids, that's not the case now, and who knows how far his influence has spread. I mean, yeah.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah. Because he's way worse than whatever Rizadoya's got planned. That's for sure.
Maybe Ruzadoya is enacting his plan.
Well, that's what I believe. I mean, I imagine if Tree Razor can corrupt someone like the Green Man, then oh boy.
Well, his power will be twofold.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah. So
That's crazy.
now it's a race against time. Can you get to Ruzadoya or the Green Man before she does and enacts whatever Tree Razor has planned?
All right, gang.
I think we need to go to this Redwood retreat and get it conquered and make our way to the Plain of Wood.
I point to the corpses of the druids. I think those were the guys guarding it. I don't think that we have to conquer anything.
Oh,
yeah.
So we can stroll on up to it.
Yeah,
Let's try.
you have killed every druid on this island. Congratulations.
Hooray.
Yay! A round of
Do it.
applause.
Good
Yeah.
job. Good job, everyone. We done it.
My
Ah.
God.
I started a
Lies
new
and
druidic
slander.
circle
We have
immediately.
we have the one prisoner druid back in our camp, still alive. Not all druids are dead.
All fucked up druids. Are...
Although now that I'm saying that, having a fungus infested probably druid that can take direct orders from this demon god that you're talking about, and that demon god can probably see it through him right in the middle of our camps is...
Yeah, kind of like Talendia, the elven queen, can see through the eyes of anyone who regards her as a monarch. Tree Razor is basically copying her.
So, if let's just hypothetical above the table.
Yes, hypothetical.
If I start to worship Tree Razor at that level,
Yeah.
all of a sudden,
Yep.
would I feel a connection?
Maybe you would. Just like if you were to regard Talandia as your sovereign, then she'd be able to look through your eyes with the Verduran crown.
Interesting.
So
I
maybe
think it's easier to just eat some of this misaligned, like this fungus that you're getting.
Just eat that.
Yeah,
eat that and
you
it works.
can.
I think that will work.
you can eat the fungus because you understand it has a divine connection to its master.
But I know this is like death if I don't expel it. Correct.
Correct. But
As much as I would love to play that game right now.
No. We can turn the tables on him. We have the lumberjacks eat the mycelium.
Mhm.
So every time he tries to look into their brain, he becomes confused. And since we have a full, like, dozens of armies here into this tiny island, I assume that the latrines are a terrible duty. So we also put them to work in the latrines every day. So every time he looks at it and shares the senses, he shares the senses of like thousands of people poop.
Okay, that's petty, but okay. we're starting to get petty now.
I'm gonna point to the voice in my head to the like drop down my ears. He kicked down rocks and you're telling me that I am petty?
Man, he's a
Yes,
demon
you're
lord.
petty.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways,
It's our
but-
excuse.
Yeah, in all seriousness, we should do something with the prisoner before. If I'm not very familiar with that demon guy, but I am familiar with fungus, and one thing that fungus have is that they grow all the time in every fucking place.
Mhm.
So what's to tell that they cannot grow out of him and infest the armies that are in the island?
What's to say they didn't grow out of an elf when an elf came to the Verduran?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying that minimizing the risk doesn't make it like, because at some point they could have also been infested doesn't mean that we should eliminate the chances of, if they are not infested, getting infested.
Uh-huh. Antibiotics then?
No. Morris seems to be very good with those mycelium. Maybe he can find a way to remove them, or straight up we kill the last druid.
I mean, I've done it before, right? With the other what was it? The fungi that was hitting the leshies. Should I try it again? That might take a few days.
I'm not sure we have a few days, but we have dozens of reliable allies. We should at least tell them of what they're facing and what they should be doing while we're chasing down Rusadoya before she can achieve her goal.
Okay, sounds like you want to go back to the others and tell them what you found.
I think it's not.
In the
it's not a
meantime,
bad idea.
before leaving this place,
Yeah.
Davos will gather the corpses of the druids, take up a torch and burn them.
Okay. So you do that, and you go back to base camp, and everyone has this like small celebration for you and everything. It's like, is it done? Or do we drink to victory now?
No, yet, unfortunately.
So let's see, Alice Quinley and Starborn, excuse me, are going to come up and say like, well, what's the big deal? And Warwick is there too. He's a leader.
Where is Auntie?
Oh, right, she exists. I'm sorry, yes. There we go. Hello, Darius. Is it done?
We need to talk, like the
Of
leaders
course.
of the countries and diplomats, and I'm gonna look at Starboard and sorry, and
Yep.
here and say somewhere private.
Oh, all right.
And I'll walk right into a tent, like, or something.
Yep. They have the big war tent for Taldor that they're all using. So, who else is going inside the big tent?
Yeah.
Yes, I have to go.
Okay.
Alright.
Into the tent.
Okay. Merge
Sorry.
together.
Fusion, ha!
It's like, what's wrong, dearies? You look like you've seen a ghost.
So some new information have resurfaced. It seems that the master of Rusadoya was never the Green Man. It was like a demon. Ethanol can tell you more about him, but basically his whole plan is to destroy and corrupt the whole plane of wood, and this was just a trial run. And I'm not sure how many, because this demon uses some sort of mind controlling fungus to control the druids. That's how all the druids were controlled initially, even before the elections, probably.
What?
Everything was playing into his hands.
I
We know
swear.
that at least the one druid that is prisoner has that sort of parasitic mushrooms in him, and he needs to be dealt with very, very cautiously and urgently. But before we go to chase Rusadoya to wherever she has gone to beat her master's bidding, you should at least know who the real villain here was and what the end goal was. And also as a slight redemption to the druids, they weren't always terrible. They were simply mind controlled.
That sounds like a very bad last-minute excuse, but I'm willing to hear you out.
I think Ethanol and Morris are better to explain for individual parts than me. I was just...
I got it.
And Davos will start coughing for some reason.
Oh no! We gotta kill him.
Oh, no! Send him to that woman.
So, within a vial that Morris takes out of his inventory, a strand of that same mycelium residue or material is seen through the transparent glass as he slides on the table. This was found in many of the druids that we've taken on recently.
It looks
And
like a species that's native to the Darklands.
funny you say Darklands. Demon that Davos is not too privy on, and the one that we now know who's behind it is Tree Razor.
Tree what?
Tree Razor.
Never heard of it myself. Oh no.
And like Morris will take like a piece of parchment and sketch out that same image of a demon with the curled horns and an axe of moss and mycelium.
So, you draw it, and it kind of looks like Godzilla with a lumberjack axe.
And I slap it. Tree Razor
And she looks
is a
down.
creature that many elven children hear about for nightmares and or just nighttime stories about misbehaving children and whatnot. But this This is a real thing.
I don't understand. Why would Tree Raiser be here in the Verduran?
That. Do you all remember when Rosadoya took her power and the tirade she went on about how the elves didn't do enough?
Well, yeah, but we don't have many elven druids here. It's kind of odd that she mentioned the elves of Keonan especially.
Yes. Long story short, I think that the end game is obviously the plane of wood. But with this demon's influence, and if the demon gains influence over the green man, I think we're in more trouble than we expected.
Well, if what you're saying is true, we need to finish the job at the Redwood Retreat. I am not capable of casting plane shift myself. We might be able to find something within the Redwood Retreat. Some ancient relic, perhaps, whatever doorway she has used to get there.
Where's the crew? Are
But
we... Go ahead.
But if what you're saying is true about the Demon Lord, then his scheme spreads far without Keonan. Oh, poor Valinar the Green. Well, at least we have some closure about who assassinated him now.
A shame. And we'll do our best to gain justice for what happened here. And now turn to our party. I know time is of the essence. Do we set foot now?
I think we purged the Virginia. My office arc is back again.
Warwick raises his
kind of-
axe. Purge!
Yeah, I was kind of right all along, right? Anyway, yeah, I think we go to the Redwood retreat and figure out how to access, because clearly she accessed the plane of wood somehow. So
All right, you're resolved to go to the Redwood Retreat?
Let's do this.
The first thing you see upon entering are strands of mycelium spreading everywhere throughout the pillars within a vast fungal network, all of them converging into a single spot, a huge sphere of fungus, reminiscent of the spores you found in the caustic caves. It's everywhere, on everything. Above you, beneath you, to your sides. This place has been infected for a long time.
that is not good.
Yeah. Oh,
Is this all same day, by the way? Did we rest on the way here?
I didn't see you guys wanting a rest, so yes, it is the
Yep,
same
that's
day.
fine.
Yep.
Making sure.
Yeah, the mycelium is the same kind in the jar.
great.
Oh god, it
Oh,
made a
boy.
little peace sign. That's fantastic. And the smell is so bad.
I'll
Well- I see no children around.
Okay.
maybe just save those spell slots for whatever we run into, rather than our little walkway.
You sense an ancient evil here. Omnipresent, watching you.
I'll
Just to get my bearings on the map, is this are those entrances like this way or this way of some sorts, or are they simply big trees? And
You are among. Yep, this scaffolding is among those giant redwoods you saw. And hidden in their foliage is this great sphere, this gigantic spore.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Davos Falls!
Oh, we are up the scaffolding.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just realized.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. It's just like it's a long way down. So Davos,
Well done, Chad.
while you and Athenor merge into one another, you see this ruined study with a lot of notes strewn about all over the place, like someone was feverishly trying to figure something out.
All right.
Does the ladder seem sturdy enough?
I cannot tell you that information.
All right. Morris will walk up to it before you walk onto it.
Uh-huh.
Nah, it's all right. I mean, if you want to. Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah.
No, it's
Whatever.
fine. It's fine.
So before you walk across, you can now see that all the redwoods are diseased.
I think we'll be burning this place down. That's for sure.
Oh boy. And the library is this way, right? The what you all saw?
The study.
Gotcha. The study. All right. I'll hand Ethanor a piece, a length of rope. If you're already gonna walk it, if you make it over there safe, let's like tie an end to end, just in case some shit happens.
Okay. Davos will simply jump over here.
Okay.
Miss Sarah Jordan, look at me.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
It drops the dragon it was eating and looks at its fresh prey.
They have time to jump or not?
Yeah, you have time to jump. Go ahead, jump. No. Jump.
You want me there? Okay.
That's
Oh, no.
where you were. That's where you were.
Yeah.
So you
let me
jump.
see.
You jump right
Zero
there.
point that.
No, jump. I'm gonna tell you. No, it is a normal horizontal leap and then fall prone. So from where I am, I will
Yeah.
be 15 feet ahead and
Yeah.
prone.
Prone.
I love it.
All right, children. This is it.
Yeah.
Can you stand against an ancient protector of the forest, corrupted by tree?
Let's just do it, Yang. Let's just do it.
Let's just do it. Let's just do it.
Yeah.
One more
I
time.
agree.
Let's just do it. What's the initiative? Like 2?
Oh, it didn't roll very well. That's nice.
No, it didn't.
Oh, you're first up. Perfect.
I'm
Mars.
first.
Yeah.
Where is the
Oh.
fucker?
He's like around. If
Not
he's
yet.
like-
Visible to you. Okay.
so, you probably will need to make a move.
Yeah. Considering I'm pretty sure the rope hasn't get set up, I say fuck it because after I hear the screams of oh no, I'll make my way across 25
Yeah.
feet. Oh no. T for target. and behind Athenor, I am going to. I'm going to double shot into triple shot.
Yep.
I actually need to. Can I say during that downtime I just refill my dragon bone arrows? to
Yes,
10?
of course. You've got 1,000
Cool.
of them.
Yeah, cool. Just making sure. I'll just go to 15 just to make things easy.
No.
T for target. We're triple shotting. I'm no longer in that. Yeah, let's go. Rogue's Anthem. Woo!
The intensity of the bridge asks first.
27's a miss, guys.
It simply swipes your arrows away with its little
no.
scythes.
Stop it. Do it.
Chink, chink,
Stop
chink, chink.
missing.
You playing with it?
What
Those are
part
some-
of the plan being just get over it? Didn't you understand, Morris?
Just Morris looking at his archery skills like, what happened to you? You got solved. That was your up.
Devils. Devils.
You know what trees need, right? more
Fungal
trees on
infections?
I love it. I love a tree.
Tree.
Are using your cool gate ability?
I'm like trees on trees. It's like tree inception.
Da da dun, da da dun.
It's got a 50-foot fly.
It can fly?
Yeah.
Like a praying mantis.
Yeah.
You hear the buzzing.
Isolated.
Oh no.
Well, hey, Phelan, it's been real.
You're so big. Why, thank you. And it's gonna cast Chain Lightning.
Oh!
Spells?
Cast! Cast!
Holy shit! It has spells?
It does indeed have spells. I need a DC 27 basic reflex save from all 4 peoples, please.
It
Yeah,
better be in order because if somebody crits, it stops.
Correct.
Yeah, spend my reaction to raise
okay,
my
so-
shield when it reaches to me.
Yep. Athenor, I'm expecting a crit of some kind.
So
Is
it goes
is
with
it
Davos.
starting on me, or
It's
who do you
starting
want
on
us to
Davos.
start on?
It starts on
Davos.
Davos.
So
That's
Davos, Athenor, Morris, Palin. Is that what I'm understanding? Or
Yeah,
Davos, Palin?
That's a crit!
Oh,
That's a crit!
take my hero point. 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 No, I need it.
You could do better than 1.
There you
2
go.
ones.
That's 10 times better than 1.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, so it just stops at him?
Yes?
Yep.
Amazing.
okay.
That was
Nice.
a very good hero.
Yeah, that was a really good use of hero point. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Palin,
Whew. Whew.
he knows your spells.
Does he now?
Yeah.
Does he now?
Yeah.
Light his ass up. Light his ass up.
there are no children. There are no children.
You are the children in this scenario.
It's fine.
Oh, you're gonna tear open a planar rift and elemental breath? Okay.
Whoa, we're doing lightning against him? Okay.
Failure by 1.
Bug zapper, go.
Takes.
Isn't it if you fail on a fly when you're flying and you're knocked prone, you fall down?
He's on things. He flew to get over there.
But I guess whatever. He's pushed 10 feet.
Okay.
Ooh. That's
Okay,
good
so-
damage.
So 1 more damage than the 31 you rolled.
And that's
Takes 1.
Yeah.
Had resistance, baby. Yeah.
No. He took 31 damage, but then he rolled a
Oh.
second time. Yeah. I don't know why, but I took the
Yeah,
32.
first was-
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, there's 2 parts?
That was me.
Okay. Yeah. Athanor.
Fuck shit up.
Right now he's scrambling to see if he has another True Strike ready. Or he disconnected.
It's muted.
Oh, was am I here?
I can barely hear you. Yes,
Is that better?
that's much
Yep,
better.
much better.
Okay, I don't know what happened there. Anyway, so I'll use my free action to grab a potion of quickness from my retrieval belt,
Mhm.
and I'll spend the action drinking it, so that gives me haste. I'll then use 2 actions to defensive advance, which puts me right there, right in front of him, and we will start chopping.
Hit by 0.
Oh my goodness.
It takes the full
Okay,
damage though.
Good. Okay, good. Okay, that will end my turn.
Okay. And Morris.
Sorry, I was sneezing.
That's okay.
Oh god. It's fungus, guys. I'm gonna
The dead-
do a force. Sorry, go ahead.
No, the Deadly Mantis is also the name of a B movie from the 60s.
Ooh. Sounds like a movie night. Gonna do a force lore to determine what this creature's weaknesses are.
You cannot because you crit failed against it earlier in the campaign when you thought it was a
I
check.
did. Ah, screams into heavens. All right. Yeah, fuck it. We ball. We're gonna do triple shot again.
Mhm.
Rogue's Anthem. Don't fucking fail me, please. Actually, I'm going to use point blank as my first action to not get fucked over by volley,
Okay.
Yep.
and then just do it, bro.
Yes, there we go.
There's a hit.
Fly striker weaponization. Point blank stance is as well, or is point blank stance only when you're close? Okay, cool.
What are you
Damage
said? For the damage?
for the damage as well, right? So +2.
No. If your weapon doesn't have volley trait, you get the damage. If your weapon has volley trait, you don't take the penalty of the volley trait.
Gotcha. There we go. Thank you very much. Strike again.
Critical miss.
Okay, one last go.
That's a hit.
There we go.
All right, come on, baby. Damn, I can't even do analyze weakness. I gimped myself for a critical failure earlier in campaign.
It's okay.
All right,
This is
that
the god Echekek that destroyed Gorum. You know that.
Yeah, I know it.
Davos.
Oh, I was muted. Okay, Davos will start by using Hail of Splinters on it.
Splinters.
Like,
Failure by 1.
so he takes that. And that will also end my aura. And last action, I'm gonna rechannel my aura. And as part of the rechanneling, I'll use my drifting pollen. So he takes that damage, and he also needs to make the fortitude for the second, and it does.
Okay. Succeed.
But you didn't take the damage for him, right?
I took the 18.
Oh, it can't bleed.
I think I did.
Interesting.
Nope, there you go. I took the damage now. It's bleeding.
Okay, that will be my turn.
Okay, it's gonna use leaping grab. It's gotta go there. The person it chooses is the Davos leg strike. Go. Miss by 1. So it does not grab you, and it will not fling you off the redwoods.
God.
Yep. Third action. Mandibles. On the Palin. 26 piercing damage. And that's its turn. 15 bleed. Recovery check successful. No longer bleeding. Palin.
Damn.
Someone left this tasty wizard here. Oh, the tentacles!
Oh no.
$34 is a hit against its AC. So it becomes grabbed. The bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty, gonna take a step forward using my quickened action. I will do Flowing Spirit Strike. So this first one.
Critical!
Oh, I don't know if it'll live this one, but we'll give it a go.
Oh my god, look at all the things! It just collapses down to the ground in chitinous exoskeleton.
Well, that was interesting.
It's still grabbed by the tentacles, which just like rip it in
Yeah.
half, like a lobster claw.
I helped. I mean, that's I think that was the reason it crit, right? Because it was grabbed.
Yes.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
And it is silent once more.
Ooh, treasure. Ooh, expensive treasure.
I'm going to say like a prayer to the little guy, and by little I mean gargantuan guy.
I spit on it.
Ah, don't be rude, pal. He was just corrupted. Poor creature probably didn't know what hit him.
My god. So, Athenor, as you pick up these druid records, they're very odd because they're not written on books. They're turtle shells.
Oh no!
Yeah! Yeah! You starting
no.
to put it together? You starting to put it together?
Oh my goodness! Oh.
For ages, they have been cultivating turtles and using them as notebooks, and Morga was not the first. She was just one that hadn't been harvested yet.
Oh, that's horrible. Oh,
Yeah.
that's the worst.
Yeah.
Oh, these people deserve whatever they've received. Oh. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
I see more treasure.
Yeah.
It's already moved on.
Would you? I will heal Palin.
Okay.
Oh no! Yours has like 10 minutes cooldown. Let me
Okay.
make you
Yeah. You do it.
some. Here, take some walnuts.
Walnuts.
Vanilla beans.
Still in the shell.
Yeah.
Chew them with the shell off.
Ring of climbing. That will be useful to have before getting flung off the trees.
Yes.
Did we want to go up or down?
It's up to you.
Let's go down first. Is Morris coming with?
Morris is tired.
I was tired. We'll give him like 2 seconds.
No sweat.
There you
Take
go.
your time. Take your time.
You're
They're-
alright, buddy. You're good.
They're just very excited because they got to kill something.
I was gonna say, I looked at the damage number. I was like, ooh. Note to self: never piss off Aethanor.
Yeah. Don't become infected. That's all I have to say.
I eat the mycelium immediately. Here I go.
Quick question. I see here there are like a lot of. Oh, the ball that we want to go is here. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
get
yeah,
that. Why there are so many ladders?
Would this be a call for exploratory action since we're kind of traversing a map?
That's up to you, man. I'm not gonna make you do stuff if you don't want to.
Hey, gang, should we press P for party and choose an exploratory action?
You're level 11. You decide what you want.
I'm going to use a search action that
Okay.
I have previously.
Yeah. All right.
And I'll roll my blind perception while I'm at it, now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
I thought I could have rolled it from there. That's all me. Blind. Looking away, just in case it gives us a number.
Okay. So you don't
So-
see anything.
Cool.
Start stepping. Yeah. Stepping more. We're going one tile at a time now, except for Palin, who doesn't care.
Well, I'm in the back, so.
Yeah. That really worked out with the mantis. No! No!
What?
Turn,
I turn around to the voice.
turn
Oh, God.
back!
And who
Are
might
you
you
okay?
be?
Turn back!
Yeah, does it look like
Shit looks the
We-
same.
we-
Yeah, like this might be a second chance of some kind.
Yeah, I got that, guys. I got that. Let me try. I think I know where I did last the previous time.
That's actually hilarious.
All right. Yep. So
Okay.
this one, unfortunately, is further gone than the last one. There's no human parts of her left. There's just the wood. So you know if you absorb her, it will be the end of her.
Okay, so first I will talk to her and offer her the choice by saying, so, are you still of your own mind or are you corrupted like the rest of your sisters and brothers?
Turn back!
Okay, let's rest. And I'm gonna help her get her rest.
Okay.
Instead of spending an eternity like being stuck there.
All right. So you're going to use your powers on her?
I'll turn
Yeah.
back towards the party and say, what do you think, guys? No point in keeping her tortured, right?
What? What's your name?
Turn back.
Um. What else can we ask? Oh. TV. Um.
Uh,
who- uh. Yeah.
this
I
thing,
don't know.
this thing here can like help with confusion, right?
Yeah.
Confusion, diseases, and stuff. So I'm gonna try to see if it will work on her and give her like some peace of mind. I'm gonna cast that on her.
Okay. Yeah, she sort of gets a little bit better as you see her eyes start to focus in on you. This place is corrupted, evil now. My friend taken to the plane of wood by Rosadoya. Darkness, the demon lord.
We know all that, sister. Thank you for telling us again. Anything else that you want to tell us? Should
You
we put you to rest afterwards? Let you rest?
you are not prepared.
What do we need to prepare? Is there a weapon that the druids have against the corruption?
Destroyed. Taken by Rosadoya.
Okay, so Rosadoya has an answer to the corruption. So even more reason to go after her then.
A bomb.
What does that weapon look like? Bomb? Okay.
Bomb. She will absorb the blight into herself and return to the Verduran to destroy it. Taldor and Andoran in one strike. All will be gone.
Okay, so her master plan is to become a living bomb. And what
Alright.
about Zibik?
She has no response.
You know, if you really think about it, she's turning into a kineticist like you. But for a new element, if you really think about it.
Yeah, the fungus element.
Okay.
The fungus element.
Sister, one last thing. Do you want to rest or do you want to be left as you are?
She has no response to this question.
Okay. I'll
Tell you what.
make
We
her
should take-
go back to nature, I think.
Pain!
Wait.
Pain! She
Alright.
faints.
Damn. I
It
was gonna
was
say, just wait
cruel.
till we save the day and then see what happens, but okay.
It was cruel to leave her like that. No, from what I could tell, she was beyond salvation. There was not enough human left in here.
Morris just looks at Davos and just questions a lot of things.
My God. That's 2 people I saved today.
Yep. Hey,
I've done a great job today.
Mm.
Morris?
Mm.
I see something.
Oh god.
uh-huh.
These golem-like creatures with all these spores and vines sticking out of them begin to look your way.
Hello.
Do we see any fungus on them? Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. We're going to be seeing a lot of fungus on a lot of things for possibly the rest of the game. And we just need Morris,
I'm here.
who I will
Roll
move up.
initiative.
Who
Thank
I
you.
will move up with Palin, just to be fair.
Thank you. Morris, roll initiative. Hell yeah.
11. So, Athenor, you're first.
Alrighty. I will spend 2 actions getting here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna presume this is bad guy, so I'm gonna give him a whack.
Well, it is a primal warden of Tree Razor.
Oh, okay, based.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
It takes...
is Ethanol? Oh, he's attacking the one.
Yep, he
Yeah,
takes
but-
19
that one.
damage out of your 41.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
Maybe
okay.
because you're an
Run,
elf.
Ethan, run.
Yeah. Okay, that'll end my turn.
Okay. Morris.
Yo, I'm gonna move.
Okay.
I'm gonna move. I mean, let me just do a point of view thing real quick.
Yeah.
'Cause I can't see this creature.
Mm-hmm.
Could I fire from here?
You could, yes.
Cool. Key for target. These creatures are off guard because I go before them and I roll stealth as my initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Triple strike. Rogue's Anthem, go.
Miss.
You gonna keep rolling below that 10, baby? Come on.
Miss.
Go, damn it, go.
That's a hit.
And that's not even a crit, so that's a 19 to hit, and that wasn't a crit.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
They are the bosses of the chapter.
Fair enough. Strike.
4
They
damage.
Minus 10 to their move speed. For my
Okay.
final shot, because I'm going to take my third action to attack again.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not. I'm going to actually use Recall Knowledge Forest Lore to determine these creatures' resiliences and weaknesses.
Sure.
So I guess all this to say is I'm going to analyze weakness.
Okay.
Let's do a Recall Knowledge.
Is it going to be forest lore or something else?
Forest Lore. That's my
Okay.
strongest lore.
Yep.
Blind GM rule. Go. Looking away.
All right. So they are immune to bleed, death effects, disease, doom, drain, fatigued, healing, non-lethal attacks, paralyzed, poison, sicken, spirit, unconscious, vitality, and void. Physical 10 except adamantine.
And I'll yell out adamantine, lads.
Aura of
Do you-
Decay.
Do you also happen to yell out the half of the things that you've seen Davos doing that they were immune to?
Half the things.
I like a fucking medicine commercial. I list out all the side effects in like lit speed, and then yell adamantine.
So, while this aura is up on either of the constructs, you cannot regain hit points. Unless the heal attempts to counteract the aura, which has a counteract rank of 6 and a DC of 32. Next, we're going to go with Flourishing Fist on Athenor. Miss. Second action, second attack. Hit by 3. And I'm gonna need a DC 32 Fortitude, or you become slowed for 1 round. Critical success.
Oh.
You're good.
Oh.
Third action, third attack. You miss. Palin.
Well, I can't see anybody just yet, so I'm going to move Yes.
Blazing Bolt. No off guard for you.
I believe I will miss
Ooh.
twice.
Still a nice effect. I really love that animation. Turns on its aura of decay. Yep. It's going to target Athenor and do Rotten Bark. Let's see. Is a hit. 28 bludgeoning damage. And the first time each round a creature takes damage from the Rotten Bark, the target becomes Sickened 1. Third action, second attack. Critical miss on Athenor. Davos. I think that movement speed debuff probably saved Athenor's life.
Probably.
Yes, Davos. Cast the tree.
Yeah, I will cast the tree. The other question I want to ask is, from what I see, do they appear to be made out of wood?
They appear to be made out of plant and construct.
Okay, I'm gonna first of all try to see if this thing will work. You can tell me if it works or not.
Okay. Yes, it does. With either.
Okay, that will be his.
35.
Okay, so he takes half of that with no yes, half of that with no damage type, so 7, I suppose.
It says as success, but the creature takes full damage, though.
No, he had a success on the save.
Oh, I'm reading it the wrong way. Half. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. 7.
And he will have like -1 on his stuff against me, and like his weaknesses and resistances are working weirdly. And then to action party members. Let's bring a new party member.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Actually here. Take a plant, Athenor.
Something strange happens to the tree. And it turns into a mushroom.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oops. Who would have guessed Razor is stronger than me? Lies, I say, lies.
I mean, it's not like you're summoning enemies, right? That's our ally.
Guardian mushroom.
Yeah, it just probably doesn't blight instead of heal. So we're oh no.
What am I gonna do here? I'm kind of in a bad spot. All right. I'm going to retrieve my second potion of quickness and consume that because
You cannot because you are sickened 1.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Sorry. I forgot I was sickened.
That's okay.
Okay. Can I defend?
Yeah.
defensive advance, yeah, sort of
Yes.
to there.
Mhm.
Oh no. Sorry, let me just think about this for 2 seconds.
Oh,
Obviously,
that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't trust this thing anymore.
But Davos
Fair
made
enough.
it.
It turned into a mushroom. I really don't trust it.
Yeah.
I'm in a bad spot because I'm second one. I barely did anything to it. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to attack again.
38 is a hit. For 17 damages.
Okay,
You're just
that's
striking
really bad.
them. And Dawn Star, or what is it? It's Dawn's Retribution is just like clanging off of them.
I am going to use my next action to move back here.
Yep.
And then I'm going to retch. Oh, actually, I'm going to keep my shield raised.
Okay.
Yep. That will end my turn.
Oh boy. Morris
Morris.
realizing he has no adamantine arrows at all. Or anything adamantine in general. It's gonna have a small panic attack.
You have plenty
And
of
then
money.
calm them. Yeah, but you know, we had to like rob adamantine from a man in a wheelchair, so you know.
No, that was Orichalcum.
That's Orichalcum, that's right. Apologies. Okay. I am going to interact with a corrosive ammunition. And I'm going to use it to strike at that fucker with the double shot slash triple shot. So this one will be the first one with the corrosive arrow, and the rest of them will be regular. First shot. Rogue's Anthem. Go.
I miss.
On Rogue. Strike again.
Miss.
Oh,
Crit miss.
You're killing me, Smalls. Come on. Okay,
Nice.
13 doesn't do it. All right, so I think I need to go more supportive this combat. That's my 3 actions, unfortunately, gang. That's it for me. Primal Warden, you're up.
Mm. Yep. I believe you have the 25 meow. I was gonna target the Athanor. Flourishing Fist. That's a crit. I'm gonna need a
Oh
DC.
my!
Sorry, go ahead.
That's wow. Okay. Yeah. What did you need? A DC?
32 Fortitude, or become slowed 1. You're good. $62 bludgeoning, please.
Oh. Good job, Shield.
Yeah, the shield is buckling though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Third action, second attack.
No, run away. What are you talking about? You know that's Aethon. He'll kill you.
23 bludgeoning. Palin.
They're in range.
These construct are children.
How high up are we, by the way?
100 feet. Success, success. 10-10.
And I would like to see if I can discern something about them.
Sure. What is your question?
What is their lowest defense?
Okay.
Can it be Arcana, or does it have to be Nature?
It can be Arcana, Nature, or Crafting. Or you can use a
Nature.
lore. Okay, Nature.
The only lore I have is Academia. I should have made that blind.
That's okay. So, yeah, you're drawing a blank. Unless you want to roll a hero point.
No, that's all right.
Okay.
Okay.
Because obviously I can't tell you the wrong information now. Okay, Primal Warden of Zivik. He only has 15 feet of movement. So that's one action. That's two actions. And now here comes his third action. Flourishing Fist.
Oh, come on, no.
We're going back to back. Holy shit.
60 damages, please.
And I am.
And that's Aether down.
Yeah?
Alright.
Davos, you're up.
Quick question. Is this spot here a drop?
Oh, yeah.
And if I solve him, can I solve him that way? Because that
Yes.
way is also away from me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. First action, I'm gonna try to solve that thing away.
Okay. DC 36.
If I can find where the solve is. Ah, come on.
Failure.
Had a decent chance of success. Okay, and then I'm gonna try to heal Ethanol.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to do the counteract.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have to do the counteract.
The counteract is DC 32, sir. I assume you'll be rolling nature?
No, it's my impulse attack roll.
Oh, okay.
For me when I counteracting, because I'm using an impulse,
Yeah, yeah.
it uses.
I've never counteracted with a kineticist before. This is new.
So my impulse attack, I'm simply going to roll that. I'm not hitting Ethanol, but it is a 26.
That is a failure.
That is a failure, but let me check something on counteracting. No, it needed to. So it is a rank 6, right? Right, and our
Right.
spells are also rank 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So that's a fail. Nothing happens. Oh, I wanted to ask though. They cannot regain the hit points, right? But the second is still removed.
Okay.
It was a question, not.
Oh, yeah.
Statement.
Because it wasn't counteracted, I'm gonna say no.
But the counteract is for regaining hit points. The effect is
okay.
like remove second and restore hit points. That's
Then
what
you
I'm
were
asking.
telling or not asking. But yes, the second
No,
is
no,
off.
that's my argument. But yeah, okay.
Yeah, You're good.
But yeah, that will be my turn.
Mm-hmm. Morris, you see Athanor go down. you realize the only reason he stayed up that first round was because you diminished their movement.
Yep, and now I have to figure out something that doesn't require my bow and arrows. Okay, sure. Let's figure this out, Morris. I am going to first action go right up to Palin.
Mm-hmm.
Second action, I am going to grab my epaulette and use the command. Every ally within 60 feet, you know the deal. You get your +1 up until the next round. Let me find my epaulette if I can find it.
Hopefully you can find the epaulette before you need an epithet.
No, I'll definitely need an epithet. All right, everyone, click and drag that golden epaulette effect onto you, please. And I think. Oh God. Yeah, let's just try it, Morris. One more Rogue's Anthem, but I'm gonna try it with Cold Iron and see what happens.
Okay.
T for target, the one that's to the left of Athenor. Strike. We're not triple shotting Tony. Just hope something hits.
Miss.
31's a miss, gang. I'm gonna fucking scream. Yeah, that's Morris's turn.
Okay. Primal Warden is gonna target the Davos. Flourishing Fist. Miss. Flourishing Fist. Miss. Flourishing Fist. Missed. Palin.
I'm a little surprised that he's still alive. Good for you, Dallas. Might as well try, since they tried.
Yep. Yeah. One crit fails. Let's see. First one takes damage. Second one takes the double damage. And you back up. Magic is very effective against them. Athenor, the time has come. Please roll a flat check. 12 or better. Ah, you moved to dying 1, sir. Right, my Warden's turn. Davos. Miss. Miss. Miss! 6 misses on Davos. He is the chosen one. Davos. Athletics check. 35. You needed a 36. I think you're muted.
Is the +1 not included in that?
Are you using the +1 from the epaulette?
I don't think I can. It's only on attack rolls, right?
The
Is
epaulette, let me
shove
go back.
considered an attack?
It's not an attack roll. It's like the ruling that they have said that it is an attack, but it is a skill check, not an attack roll.
Correct.
Only
But it does
comes from
have the
that.
attack tag.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
would mean it would take that +1.
Okay, it gets
If
shoved.
it-
Yeah.
If it does take it, yeah, then that one goes.
You hear falling, and then a few seconds later, crash and thud. Like a body hitting the ground made of stone.
Okay.
Oh,
Then I'm gonna
Morris saved Athenor again.
Yeah.
go target this one.
do what I can.
33.
That's a success, right?
36 is a success.
No. That was a trip.
Oh, trip. Okay. Trip. Yes, 36 is success. Or 33 is success.
I saw one of them attacking Ethanor from a little further away from him, right?
Correct.
Did I see how much his reach was?
At least 15 feet.
Okay, and I'm gonna yell to Morris. Let me check it.
Oh.
Get behind me!
Huh?
And I'm gonna move here.
Gets behind him.
Yeah, in his turn to get behind me.
Yeah.
That will be my turn.
Morris.
All right. I heard the man.
Yeah, you can flick attack first. He's off guard.
He's off guard. This fucker here.
Yeah, he's prone.
Well, get fucked. Point blank stance because I am within volley. Well, no. Let me not. If I move first, I could probably still get sneak attack anyway without having to go point blank. Yeah, I'll do that then. Move behind Davos. Cha. Keep for target. Keep for character sheet. Attack. We're not doing triple shot. Do we do triple shot though? Do we? No, we'll do it. We're just doing it, bang. We're just doing it.
That's a hit by 0.
Oh god, that epaulette. That fucking epaulette. Damage.
Damage. 11.
Oh, you with cold iron. God damn. One more.
That's a hit.
Did
Okay.
you slow him?
Yeah, that one's slow. This one is going to be the prevent. I know this one's gonna be enfeeblement. I should say.
Okay.
It damages.
Enfeeble.
And then the last one I'll do to prevent flanking and see what happens.
Okay.
If it even hits. Yeah. I had a feeling.
Two good hits. Okay, it's battling.
2 good hits. Alright, I'm crossing my fingers and crying. That's my third ballad. You're up.
Palin.
Oh, the big disintegrate.
No, no.
Why did it not
No point.
Why did I not roll twice for the sure strike? Oh, I didn't put
because
sure strike on myself.
You did.
Yeah, you didn't put it on yourself.
All right, that
Yeah,
is a hit.
hit.
It must give a fortitude save. Critical success.
Guess I do no damage, right?
Yeah, the success moves it
high
moves it
damage,
down.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, sir.
It's never worked before. Why should it work now?
It will work one day, I assure you.
One
DC
day.
One day. DC 11, Athanor. Flat check. You do it. You're
Ooh.
just unconscious. You're no longer dying. Pick up body.
Let that guy down. He's prone, right?
I know. I'm trying to do it. Trust me. Up. Stand up. Pick up body. 15 feet return with body to the sphere.
That didn't work as planned.
Davos!
I am no. You'll still have to make the counteract check.
What counteract check?
For the aura.
Yeah, if you want to heal me, you'll have to make the counteract check.
Oh,
for the
yeah,
healing.
I know. But that thing either way has a 10-minute cooldown. I need to get you and feed you like one of the fruits. Or give you a potion now that you're not sickened. Because I'm not sure if we have alchemical potions that are... Oh, it wasn't magical healing, all healing effects. The easiest way will be just to kill him, right?
Sure.
Surely, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
badly injured.
Yeah, I mean, if you could push him off, that'd be nice.
But he's
It
holding
doesn't-
you, Athenor.
Yeah, that's not a very
Oh,
good...
yeah, that's yeah, true.
Okay, so I have a 35 speed. Let me check something. He was the one that was originally here, right? The
I
one
get-
who was here moved over there, and
I-
this one was the one
Yeah.
went this way.
I guess.
Okay, so he's the one that has the -1 on my thing, and his resistances do not work on my impulses.
Yeah, so you can give yourself a +1.
Okay, and let me check how far away he is. 40. Can I move over here?
I guess if there's a space there. Right up against the redwood, but yeah.
Okay, I move there. I shout to it. Let him down, you stupid doof! And first action. Will be an elemental blast.
Give yourself a +1 for the attack roll.
Yep. It didn't. Why didn't it put the pop-up? Anyways, it is a hit, but it should have. What was? Anyone remember what hotkey it was to open like the panel for you to click bonuses and stuff?
Was it shift? No.
Yeah, it is shift. It is shift.
Okay. Yeah.
I will know for me. So that will be.
I want you to know the threat for this encounter was low.
This, and keep in mind he doesn't have resistances.
Correct. I shall subtract 10 more. There you are. 15 damage altogether.
And let me give me a +1. Nope. That was my turn.
Okay. Morris! It's bringing Athenor into the big spore!
Yeah, no, let's not deal with that. Morris's move speed is 35, I think. 30, God. Alright. Yeah. So I guess first action is 30 to here. To look that fucker in the eye. He's badly injured. He's not even like close to death. All right. Athenor is unconscious, right?
Correct.
Tony, what are we doing, dude? What are we doing? Would it be an athletics check to jump over this to get to where Athenor is?
No, you could just jump.
Sweet, I do that.
Meh.
To get in this creature's path.
Yeah.
Is it currently grappling him?
No, it's just carrying him like a baby.
I'm going to do something stupid. Can I grab Athenor?
Yes. That's an action.
I can't do what I want to do. That's stupid. I'm gonna. Hey, Bramble.
Yes.
Let's have a real cool moment.
Sure, I love real cool moments. Yeah.
No, I can't even do that because parting shot's a 2 action. Fuck. I was gonna say parting shot where the grab and I jump off the vines or off the tendrils to grab onto one of these down here.
Okay.
But that's I don't have any actions for that because I had to move again.
All right.
I have an idea. Use thievery to pickpocket Ethanor out of him. He's a possession, right?
He is a possession. You can thievery him. You just need a DC 30 thievery.
Oh, let's do it then. Fuck it, we ball.
Yep.
When's the last time you seen Morris do thievery, gang?
Yep.
Tell us in the comments below.
God. Success. Please add 18 bulk to your encumbrance.
I am encumbered. It's so
'Cause-
fucking heavy.
He's 8 bulk with his equipment plus the 10 bulk that he is.
Yeah, I'm over encumbered. Let me just make I don't know. make my
Ethanor as an
bedroll.
item.
Let me just make my bedroll bulk 18 real quick.
Oh my god. Ethanor reduced to bedroll. Yes,
Yeah.
1 bulk is there, Chuck.
Oh god.
I
Yeah,
love this.
cool. That's my turn as I look this fucker in the face. You can't have it.
Palin? Oh, draining bonded item. Is it going to be disintegrate?
Of course it is.
Okay. Is this the moment?
Wait.
Go ahead, roll the attack roll.
And the saving throw should be reflex instead, because I'm using the shadow signet.
Oh, shadow
And I'll
signet,
use a
changing
hero
it to
point
reflex.
if I miss,
Yep.
because I will miss.
Okay.
Anybody have a hero point for him?
I use
Rolling it.
mine.
Got it.
39!
Oh.
That's a hit! So he has to give a reflex save instead of a fortitude save. It's a success, so he'll take half damage. 22 points of damage as you wear away the construct. Ethanor, you feel abruptly jostled, and now you're comfortable again.
As a heads up, everyone, remove the golden epilogue from your effects. I don't know why I didn't disable itself. It should have been 1 round or until the beginning of my next round, which was just now.
Flourishing Fist. Critical hit on Morris.
Yep, fair enough.
50 bludgeoning.
Damn. That's all you got? Come on.
Flourishing Fist. Hit on Morris. 27 bludgeoning.
I thought spiders to you, and I spit out a few teeth.
Flourishing Fist.
Why are you getting hit, guys? It's easy to avoid them. Like, look at how Davos did it.
So
I
I'm
heard
gonna
no
need.
bell.
I need a DC 32 Fortitude save or become slowed 1.
Fortitude, 32. Oh! Against an effect that will make me mobilize paralyzed or slow. I can
Yeah.
activate the circumstance bonus finally after 10 million episodes.
10 million episodes. There you go. You do it.
Thank you.
Davos.
He's got no teeth left.
Davos.
Thank you.
Oh my god. You just see poor Morris getting slaughtered out there holding on to Ethanor.
So for people who have ever watched One Piece, there's a scene where Usopp gets beat up by a gang of builders, and he
my-
looks like the worst incarnation of Usopp. The nose turned all the way left. 15 teeth missing. That's
Oh
what
my
Morris looks like.
Oh.
So I assume that you cannot move with Ethanor on you, right? You're
I
over
am
your
over
maximum.
encumbered. Yeah, I
And slowed.
cannot move. And no, I'm not slowed.
Oh yeah,
Unless I'm
that's-
slowed. Unless I'm slowed by the
No,
I
no,
made
you're good.
my check.
You're good. I'm sorry.
15,
You're good.
We're just gonna physically block its way. Okay.
I cast that beneath Morris, and I raise him.
5 feet in the air.
No, 5. It's heightened, so it's level +3. That is a level 4, so it's 4, 7, 10, 15 feet up in the air.
15 feet up in the air.
Whoa!
So the bridges have the stability of wood, and there is this 15-foot stone object on them.
They can survive a fall.
Okay.
It's just
Alright.
50 damage, guys.
No, it's 95
And also
damage.
everyone. What?
You subtract the first 10, so it's 90 damage. For
No,
100
no,
feet.
it's half distance.
Okay, okay.
After
But they're
so
15 feet
after
up.
the first after
Yeah,
the
they're
first
15 feet
5
up
feet-
too.
Yeah, but everyone will fall. This thing included.
Yeah. We'll all be dead.
Okay, that
Yep.
will be my
Yep.
turn.
Okay. So Morris.
Sorry, I was getting a realistic
Yeah.
image of Morris.
Oh God. So Morris,
Yeah.
your hands are full with Athenor,
Uh-huh.
and you're encumbered, and now you're 15 foot on the air as this fungal bridge begins to sway.
Okay. I'm obviously under some effect that I cannot fly. I look towards Davos and say, "Thank you, friend." With
Just don't move very abruptly. It still holds. Hold your breath.
hold my okay. Can I'll ask above game?
Yeah.
Can I still fire a bow and arrow? Like,
No, we've got Athenor.
got it.
You need both
You have
hands for
space,
bow and
you-
arrow.
But
Yep.
you have space enough where you're standing to leave him, right? The same way you're carrying him. Just let him on your feet. He's also 50 feet
Oh,
up.
because you just made a stone thing for me. to
Yeah, I
stand
made it
on.
like a
Yes.
full
Okay,
5x5 thing.
so I gently let Athenor down because I don't know how much the stone can go.
Yeah.
And that's an action, yeah?
Correct.
Alright, let me change my bed to be not over heavy real quick. So I
There's-
don't get my score fucked up.
You're covered in Athenor's hair gel.
Oh no, I can't fire arrows correctly now. Alright, Tony. Let's figure this shit out right now. We're gonna do point blank stance as our second action.
Okay.
Because I have to do volley anyway.
Yep.
Unfortunately, that does mean I cannot do my triple and double shots. But at least I can get a shot in. And I think with this shot, I will be using... Do I have to interact with it? I do have to interact with it. Fuck, never mind. I won't use any of my special arrows because I have to interact first and then use it. Let's strike! And hope for the best, Tony. Nope. A 3 is not gonna cut it.
You need a 33.
Oh, I didn't even target. My mistake. I thought I did. Alright, yeah, that's it for me. Talon, you're up.
Palin.
I'm out of spells. But I will move up.
You're never out of spells, Palin. Not if you believe in yourself.
I will believe. I'm out of any spells that have are a cantrip.
Failure. Zap the other one, which is down at the bottom. That was beautiful. 17 damage. It's still going.
I mean, I can't do anything here. I'm still Wait, did someone heal? Why did I
No.
lose unconscious?
No, you
You
did.
lost the dying, but you should be still unconscious.
Yeah, you should still be
Yeah, I'll-
unconscious.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, I can't do anything about it. So.
Primal Warden of Tree Razor. You're closer. Punchy. On Davos. Miss. Hit.
I'm gonna spend a reaction to raise my shield on that,
Okay. Now it's a hit by 1.
and then use my second reaction to. Oh, I didn't click the raise.
That's okay. There you go.
Nope.
Still
now
didn't
I
work.
have to re-click think.
There you
yeah,
go.
because it unclicked it by it.
So I need a DC 32 Fortitude save or become slowed 1. You're good. And third action, third attack, critical miss. Davos.
Okay, let's do that one step at a time. Actually, he's near death. Okay, I'm gonna simply going to blast.
Okay. That's a hit. $25. Not enough. Miss.
And risk a trip or no, I'm simply going to raise my shield naturally.
Okay. Morris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The aura is still up, right? The one
Correct.
that.
The aura is still
Yeah,
there.
I don't think a potion. I don't think a counterattack with a potion is going to do anything for us then.
The
All right,
item level depends on the item
yeah.
level. Half of that is the rank.
Yeah, no, that ain't gonna cut it. Cool. Let's just do it, you lads. I still in point blank stance. And I did the analyze weakness. I did recall knowledge. So analyze weakness is my first action. And double shot to triple shot, which I should have been using all along. Enfeebled. Let's do this. Miss.
Miss.
Strike again.
Mm-hmm. Miss.
Okay, one more.
Need a 33.
Because why not? Also, yeah, fuck it, this ball.
Miss.
God,
You are-
Morris.
You're filling this thing with arrows, but it's just plinking off of its chest.
Yep. I'm
Palin.
going to suck my arrows real quick.
Zap him really good. He's very red near death.
Success. Half damage. Behold, its final death ability, Primal
Oh, no.
Destruction.
Fuck.
I am going to need DC 32 will saves. From everybody.
Oh.
That's a critical failure. Critical success, no
Okay.
damage. Success, half
Oh.
damage.
To the will save, yeah? Just making
Correct.
sure. Well, gang, this is the last of Morris.
No, you won't be dying from that.
Will this be paralyzing, slowing, or immobilizing me?
It will be enfeebling, stupefying you for 1 day. That is a failure.
Yep. Add association.
Take half of this if you succeeded, none if you crit succeeded. And remember to make yourself enfeebled 1 and stupefied 1 if you failed. That will last
All right.
for 1 day and is a curse effect with a DC counteract of 32.
Cool. I'm down.
That will be dying 1 for you, sir.
Yep, no problem. Just grab that, enfeebled and stupefied real quick, and then dying 1. Cool. Let me get my arrows sorted while we do this.
Halen. Morris be dying.
Is it my go?
Yes,
just
it
went.
is. Oh, you just went? Okay. That's right, you killed
I
it.
will move up closer.
Okay. Aethanor unconscious. This is gone. Davos, Aura, go bye-bye.
Davos will cancel the thing that Morris and he will lower it down
Yep.
and then spend 2 actions. First making and then force feeding some almonds to my friend Morris.
Whole almonds down a person's throat while they're unconscious. Okay.
He
So-
chews it and baby birds him.
Oh, God. So, yep, I'll take off the tracker now.
And then after I see that Morris is okay, I'm gonna, since we're out of tracker,
Oh, God. You're right?
yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing for Aethanor as well. Oh, yeah, Aethanor, he's not immune to that one. He's immune to the other impulse. Okay. So, this is for Aethanor.
So, when you destroyed that thing and it exploded, it left this staff.
Lies, that stuff was always right there. I seen it
that's-
before.
No, it was in the body, guys.
Also, I'm gonna spend some actions to destroy my own tree. Let's not have more mushrooms around.
Okay. So this
I
great...
think,
Oh, go ahead.
no, just to notify you that I am running on fumes right here, so I
will-
have no
we will
problem
end.
you continuing,
No,
of course.
We'll end. We'll end. It's okay, sir. But this is the end of chapter 1.
Ooh, nice.
Yep. So, what did you guys think?
You know,
This was not a hard encounter, right? This last one was a trivial, or
it was a pretty standard encounter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to the.
if we didn't shove the other one, and that other one made me stupefied, even if I had my full spell repertoire, that would have sucked.
I want to say that it wasn't a hard encounter. You guys suck at getting hit. Look at Davos,
Nice.
got hit once
Out of 9
out
rolls.
of 10 attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9 rolls, and you get hit like no times. I get back-to-back critted. Yeah, nice. Yeah, great stuff.
Mm.
I'm just laughing at the rolls I had today. I'll be real; they've been pretty dookie.
Yeah, we did not roll well.
I liked my impressions like when the battle started and they used that thing that we cannot heal, and I was like in my mind going, okay, it's important to keep the tree up because that is the only way to prevent damage. And like the first thing that happens is like, oh, the tree gets turned into mushroom. Fuck.
Jeez.
Yeah. But yeah, so what did we think? I loved how you spent off the continuation to Tree Razor as not only as the bridge, but also how to plug in holes, narrative holes that existed in the campaign from the very first book.
I want to make
Like
sure everything made sense.
yeah, and suddenly, like with that idea that there is like a super powerful malignant entity that can mind control like the whole forest and can uh, like revive the dead and has primal, not primal, but like the fungus are kind of like nature wise and the assassination, like it all narratively makes sense and helps to bridge up the gaps that existed in the campaign.
Good. I'm glad.
Just for my own knowledge, why did they write this passage in the third book and not in the first book?
Because the author, Andrew White, who did the first book, was not informed of what the other two were doing. They met once, and the only thing that happened was, you take this NPC, I'll take this NPC, you take the other NPCs.
I meant the Tree Razor stuff. Why didn't they write the... Yeah, because you read it from the book, right?
No.
Yeah.
This is me interlacing Spore Wars.
No, I cannot believe that. I'm sure that it's written somewhere in there in the book.
No, in fact...
That's my canon now.
In fact, in all the book, no reasons are given for anything, including where Ruzadoya got her power at all. We're never told.
I know. I'm just pulling your leg.
That's
it's
fine.
I understood it. Yeah. Okay. It was. Sorry. It was.
It's okay.
Good,
go to bed, sir. Have a good
Anyways, yes, I have to go. Good night, all.
Yep.
Have a good night.
Good night. Good night.
So, what about the rest of you?
I
Well, I really go ahead.
I was gonna say I did like the insect encounter, which was only because it's the same fucking like failed recall knowledge check. Overall, the session was fun. I'm not gonna mix words. It was a fun session. Definitely felt like the last little bit was as I believe that you rambled that it was like a lower encounter, but that's crazy. That's lower.
It is, especially when one person rushes out by themselves.
Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, but if we were getting all hit, he would have been critting me the whole time. I would have been down in 1 or 2 hits.
Correct.
And if we killed one, because magic is his weakness, he makes you stupefied, so the magic can't be used as well. That's a very tough encounter for.
Yeah, having 2 of them, especially when they're constructs, really gimps melee or physical ranged.
But that death effect makes that gimp's magic is rough too.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely a climactic end to the chapter.
Good. I'm glad. Dante, how about you? I apologize for taking you out of the fight so soon.
No. That's I deserve that for just rushing in there. But I think, it was a good fight. Yeah, it was a really good fight. I liked the sort of how challenging it was, and sort of having to think of alternate strategies besides run in and bop stuff.
So we are done with chapter 1. Please level to 12.
Sick.
Whoa.
Yeah, 12.
I'm gonna take a level in Druid.
Oh my god. But yeah. Yep. I'll leave the server.
I'm enfeebled for 24 hours.
Or if you get a remove curse within that time too, DC 32. But you guys enjoy your level because next week I believe we'll be going to the Plane of Wood.
Wahoo. Everyone get your adamantine shorts out.
This will be the last chance in the campaign for you to buy anything. Just to warn you.
Oh, before we enter the plane?
Correct, because in the next 2 chapters, there are no merchants.
What the hell?
Exactly. And Amorga is going to give you 1,000 gold just to buy food. Because there is no food in the Plane of Wood at all.
Oh, okay. All
Which
right.
is
I
really
will
weird.
sell off all the stuff in the
Okay. Yeah.
the
I'm
botsy
gonna
before.
take this. I'm gonna take that.
Davos constantly makes food, and yet there is no food in the Plane of Wood. I don't understand.
Archer's aim, baby. That's my archetype feat. Let's go. Maybe I'll hit more. Archer. So for this archetype feat, you slow down, focus, and take a shot. Make a ranged strike with a weapon for bow or crossbow group. It gains +2 circumstance bonus to attack roll. It ignores the target's conceal condition. If hidden, reduces the check from a 11 to a 5. Yeah, let's take it, dude.
Alrighty, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me.